Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, the integration of body, mind, soul, and spirit. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame, romance, life, path, and purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to the weekly Twin Flame Tarot reading, messages for Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the couple. Today is Monday, April 26th, 2021. How are you doing, Twin Flame? Welcome to the full moon in Scorpio that's happening today and tomorrow, depending on where you are on Earth. So the full moon in Scorpio is an extremely intense full moon. The moon does not like to be in Scorpio, so you are going to be feeling the intensity just depending on where you are in the astrology. But the Scorpio full moon is all about transformation in relationships and transformation in money. It's also a very fated full moon in that your fate will come to fruition. And the feeling that I've been getting all day, and I've actually delayed recording this video because I was doing more research on the astrology and just seeing the signs around me, is that the decisions that you make now and in the coming days are going to actually affect you in relationship and money for the coming decades. So there's something very fated about this full moon. So when I was speaking with my angels and asking them what decks they wanted me to use for this, I was shown this deck called the Patch Tarot that my sister offered to me. But I was also guided to use not one, not two, but 3 tarot decks for the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, and the couple. Now, for some of you that don't know the difference, the tarot is a set story. There are 78 cards. And of course, if we're using 3 decks, there's the opportunity for some repetitive messages to happen. And also the tarot just gives us more depth and information about the reading. So I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm using the Angel Tarot, the Archangel Power Tarot, and the Patch Tarot decks. With no further ado, I'm going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance angels and twin flame angels, please help twin flames around the world to understand the messages today. So first, we're going to pull for Divine Feminines, the beautiful goddesses in this collective. We're going to get one from the Angel Tarot, one from the Archangel Power Tarot, and one from the Patch Tarot. So here we go with the Archangel Tarot deck. I'm still, for the next few days, I'm still running the promo code for the Twin Flame Divine Feminine Bootcamp #2. And it is Heal Now 2021. And you can register for the Bootcamp to the healing at the links below. And you can start today on demand and start your healing journey for your twin flame journey. This one is kind of flipping out, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. These cards actually shuffle really well, so the cards tend to be a little bit more jumpy in the Patch Tarot deck. This is for Divine Masculines in this collective for this week, starting Monday, April 26th, 2021. I don't know if I said 2020 earlier. That's really weird. It's 2021, by the way, guys, in case you didn't know, because we are well into April, almost to May. I don't know why I would have said 2020. And here we go with the Archangel Power Tarot for Divine Masculines. And here we go with the Patch Tarot. And I think there's like an information card that's in here. I hope that doesn't come out because I forgot to take that card out of the deck. And now we're going to the Twin Flame couple, starting with the Angel Tarot for the Twin Flame couple. Twin Flame angels, romance angels, help us to understand what the Twin Flame couple needs to know. Now, if you haven't viewed the live stream that I did on Saturday, I will put the link right here. Go ahead and view that if you missed the live stream on this past Saturday. Something happened around the 50-minute mark, and I pulled some cards for the collective, and it was insanely incredible. So I would say if you have not yet viewed that, please go back to the live stream and view around minute 50. I'm saying 49:50, around that time, because it was a pretty incredible read for the community. So we're gonna go for the romance energy here for divine feminines, divine masculines, and the couple. And this is like what the merging union energies are together. And we're gonna go with the messages of love, which enhances or slightly changes the meaning of the romance energy for the twin flame couple here. Let's see what comes out, romance angels. What's happening for this week? I feel like this week is just gonna be about major changes happening, major changes coming in, and like sudden and unexpected changes that are coming. And a lot of intensity, a lot of intense energy, a lot of intense emotions, and some sudden unexpected events that are occurring. So this is from divine masculines to the divine feminines here. And we're going to begin with the divine feminines in this collective. Wow, we've got a lot of queen energy. We've also got the 5 of discs, which it says worry at the top. The 5 of discs, I believe, is the pentacles suit, because we have the card of worry here. And what I'm seeing is that, and the number 5 is representative of change. And it's like, if you do not change your perspective, then it can ruin the change that is coming. Because we have this Queen of Raphael with this Queen of Fire, really independent energy, but also nurturing energy, divine feminines. I really feel like divine feminines this week are in their queen energy, the positive queen energy, the deeply emotional and fiery energy at the same time. And I feel like divine feminines are taking a step forward in their own destiny, and with bravery, but also with feeling. But I feel like this worry, this 5 of Pentacles, this worry is kind of holding them back from moving forward fully, but that it's almost like divine feminines want to move forward. They're in their queen energy, and they really want to move forward, and they want to embrace the change that is coming. And it's almost like what I see, divine feminines, I see it's like wearing a new gown. Now, I know a lot of you that are out there are divine feminines in a masculine body, so this may not resonate very much with you, but I'm gonna go with the analogy because it's what I am seeing through the energy and the cards. What I see is that the queen energy, this divine royal energy, is almost like wearing a new gown, like a new ball gown or a new prom dress or a new wedding gown or a new whatever, like cocktail dress that you decide to wear to an event. And when you have shopped for and looked for the perfect dress, the perfect ball gown, whatever it is, and you have the shoes and the jewelry and everything matches and everything looks phenomenal, and you've tried it on and you've done a trial run, but once you get the gown on, there's a little hesitancy, there's a little worry, there's a little bit like, oh, what if I don't really look that good in this? Or what if other people might not like me wearing this? And so there's that trepidation, even though you know it looks good on you, you know it's the right ball gown for you, there might be this like sense of worry, like what if people don't like me in this? What if I look weird? What if I'm not as pretty or gorgeous as I thought I was in the store when I first tried this on? And so what I see here with this queen energy is that there is this worry about embracing this newfound energy, about going out into the world with your queen energy, that you're in this positive royal energy where you know where you're going, you know your direction in life, You know what you deserve. You know how you deserve to be treated, but you're almost hesitant. It's almost like, I don't really know, but I know. And so I would see, embrace the change and move forward in your queen energy, even with the worry. If the worry is still there, that's fine. You can move forward either way and it will be okay. And you know what's funny is that this is such weird energy, because the divine masculines are somewhat mirroring the worry energy of the divine feminines. You guys are kind of mirroring each other there, because we got the 9. So again, worry, we're going to start with the worry. We got the nine of Michael, 9 of Swords, which is the card of worry, anxiousness, anxiety, sleepless nights. Again, this has to do with the hesitancy about moving forward, because in the other two energies, we have a very social and forward moving energy from divine masculines toward the divine feminines. We've got the 3 of water. And again, we've got this Queen of Wands, which is Queen of Fire. And I feel like they want to move toward the queen, right? The divine masculines want to move toward this queen, because look, different cards, but same energy, Queen of Fire. And so the community, the 3 of water, is about community and getting together and having a social event, and maybe a wedding proposal or a marriage or like a celebration. And they want to move toward the queen, but they're still like hesitant and worried about, oh my God, what if she rejects me? She's in this queen energy right now, or he's in this queen energy right now, this royal energy. We're talking about the higher energy of being like royalty, where you know what you deserve, you know what you're worth. And this hesitancy about, what if I'm not good enough? What if I'm really not good enough? And I feel like the same message that I gave to divine feminines, I'm giving to divine masculines this week of, you gotta move forward anyway. You gotta just do it. Just move forward anyway. Move towards your divine feminines anyway, even if you're worried that you're not good enough. Yeah, and again, it's like, it's infiltrating all throughout the entire reading for divine masculine, divine feminine, and the couple, this same energy, the same sense of worry. Now, let me just tell you something about Scorpio. Scorpio is in the 12th house of endings. It's also the occult. It's kind of like anything that's in the underworld, the occult. It could deal with death. It could deal with change and transformation. And anytime there's like major changes and transformations, there is always worry accompanied with that. Change is hard. Change is difficult. It is human nature to be afraid of change. So I would say that is part and parcel of what you are supposed to be going through as twin flames right now, currently, because there are such huge changes. And the repetitive message is, change is happening anyway. You can embrace it and go with it, or you can stay in worried energy and try to resist the change. But with this forward moving momentum that I am seeing, it's going to be really hard to resist the change. It's almost like you can resist the change because you have that free will choice to resist the change, but it's going to be very, very, very difficult to actually resist the change. It's better to take your worry and move on through the change rather than fighting against it. Because again, for the twin flame couple, we get the 5 of Earth, 5 of Pentacles, or here we have 5 of Discs, which is the same card. Again, it's the same message that we got for divine feminines. And this card of, I'm afraid of moving forward with this change, but you need to do it anyway as a twin flame couple. Because what do I get? I get the Ace of Raphael, which is Ace of Cups, new beginning, fresh start in love, new romance, new love, renewed romance, renewed love, starting from fresh start, beginning. And we get the Hanged Man, which the Hanged Man is always about a change in perspective, but it's also an awakening. Now, the Hanged Man can represent a delay to think things through. But I would say with this Ace of Cups, it's almost exactly what I was saying. I was saying, yeah, you might be hung up on this worry, on this emotion, but you need to move forward with a fresh start anyway. And the Hanged Man is also about looking at things from a different perspective. And the different perspective might be, twin flames, is what if this worry is actually serving me and my highest good so that I don't repeat the same mistakes that I repeated in the past. So the worry is actually there as just a little heads up to let you know that yes, move forward, yes, have this fresh start, but let's not repeat the same mistakes that we made in the past that got us into the pickle that we were in the past, that we got into the strife, we got into the triggers, we started fighting or not getting along. And so I really believe that this is like a big, big, big lesson for all twin flames, whether you're divine feminine, whether you're divine masculine. It's a big message that change is coming, transformation is coming, endings are coming, and new beginnings are coming. And you go through it with the worry, because the worry is just a signal. It's just a sign to you. It's just telling you, let's make things different this time. Let's not repeat the same mistakes from the past. Let's move forward regardless of this worry, because it's just there to serve us. And I think when you look at the worry from that perspective, it can be a friend, and it won't exaggerate and get exploded into ways that the worry should not go. It shouldn't go into explosion. And where you go into the fight, or freeze mode, it's there to serve you. It's there to give you that heads up and the warning. Things can be different this time. Yeah, and I think that the decision, because we've got decision about the relationship and love yourself first. And I feel like this is, and this is what this decision is about. The decision is about, how can I love myself the most when approaching this twin flame situation? How can I respect myself the most when I am approaching the decision about this twin flame relationship? And that's going to look really differently for everybody. For every person, it's going to look so different. For some divine masculines that have been hesitating in getting back together with their divine feminines, it's going to look like the self-respect and self-love of, I deserve this. I deserve to have my divine feminine. I am worthy enough. I'm handsome enough. I'm great enough to have my divine feminine, no matter what the past looks like. For some divine feminines, it might be, I deserve to be treated well. I love myself enough to know how I deserve to be treated. I love myself enough to know that I'm not going to repeat the toxic patterns that have showed up in relationships of the past. And so you understand that it's going to be so different for everyone when they're making this decision, because what is a decision? It's when you reach a point of change that you know has to happen. When you reach the point of change that you know that has to happen, you need to make the choice no matter what. But the first point of perspective is like, how am I going to be the most loving toward myself? If you are also withholding love from yourself, withholding this romantic partnership that is predestined for yourself, that is also not showing yourself love. So those are just things that are really meant to be thought about as well during this time. I feel like Divine Masculine has one more message for you here. Divine Masculines, what is your message to your Divine Feminines this week as you are moving through this energy? So nostalgia, 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 nostalgia coming from Divine Masculine to their Divine Feminines. And honestly, the 9 of Michael, this worry that's unnecessary, that can be nostalgic thought as well. Because you look at this boy here who's sitting on the bed and he's just in quiet reflection, but also feeling guilty, also feeling shame, feeling nostalgia about his Queen of Wands, if you will. And this is just a card of deep, 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 deep nostalgia. And so if you had a special day with your DM, Divine Feminines, they're saying, I remember every detail of that special day. And you speak to me through music, and I want to feel that way again. And this is all nostalgia. It's got nostalgia written all over it, that they want to move forward with this. They want to feel that way again. They want the connection with their Divine Feminine. And the decision that's going to be made this week is so incredibly important. It's more important than any other decision that they have made up until present moment about the twin flame connection. Now, this goes for feminines and masculines alike, but I have a feeling that for divine masculines, it's more of a major choice, a major decision to move toward their divine feminines with the propulsion of, I need to walk through the fire to get to my divine feminine, regardless of my fear. And I feel like that's really what they're doing. It's like, regardless of the fear, regardless of the pause, regardless of the changes that I see coming, that I don't know what the future will hold either way, I still need to move forward with this. And I would say, let's revisit worry this week. Let's revisit it. And let's look at worry as our friend and not as our foe, because in this twin flame connection, we're going to start looking at worry, anxiety as an asset that is going to help us to move forward, because it's just a warning sign that things need to be different. So I hope this was helpful this week. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of this YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a boot camp. You can pledge your support on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin. And I will see you in the next video.